Have you ever been in a situation where you did everything possible to please someone, but you got a negative feedback from that same person? Or have you found your emotions being swayed by someone in a certain way, for you to act in a certain way? And yes, when I'm talking about being swayed by someone in a certain way, I'm talking about this person makes you to act in a negative manner. Have you found yourself in this kind of situation? Well, if you've been trying to understand your emotions and you've been trying to understand the situation that you're in, well, I am here to explain to you that you have always been manipulated. And yes, I'll be telling you some signs of manipulation and how to spot manipulation. So, are you ready? Let's get into this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haniel, and to those of you who are new on this channel, welcome to this channel. And yes, to those of you who have subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for subscribing. And to those of you who haven't subscribed yet to this channel, kindly do subscribe, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy today's topic. So today we're talking about manipulation, the signs of manipulation, and how to spot manipulation. Yes, I put all of that in one. I'm sure at one point or the other, each and every one of us, I mean myself included, each and every one of us have been manipulated at one point or the other. But certain times when this situation occurs or this situation arises, we don't even know that we're being manipulated till we sit back and we try to understand the situation we're in, and probably we discuss it with some other persons and they tell us, no, this is manipulation. You are being manipulated. So I want you to understand that manipulation is a situation where you find that your emotions are being swayed by another person in order for you to act in a certain way. And most times when you're acting in a certain way, it's not really in a positive manner. You're acting in a negative manner just for you to please the person. And in most cases, this person you're trying to please that is manipulating you is still never pleased, because they want more and they'll keep on wanting more till they completely drain you. So now I want you to understand that manipulation occurs in different types of relationships. It can occur in a friendship, it can occur in a casual relationship, it can occur in a deep relationship. When I'm talking about a deep relationship, I'm talking about when you're already in a relationship with someone. It can occur when you're already married to someone. Okay, manipulation can come in different forms, but I'm going to tell you some of the signs of manipulation right now. So a manipulator does these things. So sign number one that you are being manipulated. A manipulator can actually use your weakness against you if they know what your weakness is. That's why many a times we hear someone saying, don't allow this person to know what your weakness is. Do you know why they're telling you that? Because some people already have experienced manipulation at a deeper level. So when they're telling you, do not tell this person about your weaknesses, they actually know what they're talking about. They know how to wrap you up in your weakness. They know how to use it against you, and eventually you'll be dancing to their tunes. That is one of the things a manipulator knows how to do. So moving on to another sign. Sometimes you hear someone say you're insecure. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person is a manipulator, okay? But 9 out of 10 times when someone says that you are insecure, it could really mean that this person is a manipulator, especially, note this, especially when they use your insecurity against you. Okay, you might say something like, look, I mean, if you're in a serious relationship with someone and you go like, I don't like it when you flirt with this girl or with this guy. They already know you're insecure when they do that. But in order to get a reaction, a negative reaction from you, they will keep on flirting with other people in order to make you feel terrible about yourself. That is a negative reaction they're looking for from you. And eventually, when they get it and you complain, your complaint is actually a reaction to them. So when you complain to them, they tell you you are insecure. No, you're not. You're not insecure. You're telling them what is bothering you. But eventually, because they're kind of insensitive, they'll term you as insecure and use your insecurity against you. I mean, there are other examples you can fit into this scenario. I don't know what your situation might be, but I mean, this was the easiest one I could come up with, especially for those in relationships. Those in friendship situations, I know you guys will have something to like fit in there. If you've been in a situation where someone used your insecurity against you, I mean, you can leave that in the comment below, or you can DM me and then we'll discuss about it. So moving on, another sign is this: they accuse you of something that they're actually doing. Does this one even sound familiar? Because yes, I know a lot of people will say this one really sounds familiar. Okay, they accuse you of something that they're actually doing. You know, the examples I'm actually going to give are examples related to those that are already in a serious relationship, or already dating and stuff like that, or are already married. So please, those of you who aren't in a relationship, those of you that aren't dating, those of you that aren't married, please kindly bear with me. I mean, but you can still watch it and learn how to spot manipulation, especially when it is happening, because some of these things do happen even outside of a relationship, even outside of a marriage. So your friend too can be a manipulator and you probably won't even know. So here are some of the signs that I'm actually listing out for you. I'm sure it will really help you all. So like I said, they accuse you of something that you're actually doing. So for instance, a guy might be cheating on his girlfriend, knowing fully well that his girlfriend is extremely faithful to him. But along the line, he will come and ask her, why are you cheating on me? I noticed you're doing this and I noticed you're doing that. So automatically I feel like you are cheating on me. Meanwhile, he's the one who is cheating. Or he might just say stuff like, oh, so now you're cheating on me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So they accuse you of something that they're actually doing. Meanwhile, you're not even doing the kind of things that they're accusing you of. And at the end of the day, you end up defending yourself. Have you ever seen yourself being in a defense kind of situation because you do not want to upset the other person, and then the other person keeps accusing you of something that you're not even doing? That is manipulation at its peak. Again, another sign of manipulation is this. Pay attention to this very well. They convince you to give up something that is very important to you so that you become more dependent on them. Do you understand that? For instance, they can tell you, oh, if you love me, give up your career. I mean, who says that? It's not as if your career is terrible. Okay, if your career is something that's important to you, that is your source of income, and I tell you to give up your career, are you actually going to give up your career or what? I know some people who are in situations where they say, oh, I'm so in love with this girl, I'm so in love with this guy, so I'll have to give up my career. Do you know that if you give up your career for this person, eventually they already know that you're going to depend on them? And once you become fully dependent on them, they can maltreat you. The moment you give up your career or something very important to you for somebody, automatically you're giving your power over to that person. I mean, unless your career is something that even you are not proud of. When I'm talking about a career, I'm not talking about a job that you are proud of, even though you're having a very low income from it. Because there are certain jobs, even though you're having a low income from it, it is still a good job. It is something that when somebody asks you, what job do? You can conveniently tell them, oh, I do this for a living. The money coming from that might be very little, but it's something you can be proud to tell people about. But if it's a career that even you yourself know you are not proud to tell people, oh, this is the kind of career path I'm into, then probably it will be time to like change the career. I'm not saying give it up. Change the career. Look for something better. Because the moment you have something that you're doing Okay, when you have something that you're doing, you know that you are empowered somehow. But once you give up something because of somebody, not because of yourself, but because of somebody, you are giving that person your power. At the same time, you are telling that person, you can tell me how to live my life. And that is something that a lot of manipulators will love. They love somebody that they can overpower. Yes, manipulators like to overpower people. They like to rule the thoughts of people. They like to rule the emotions of people. Okay, that is what a manipulator likes to do. And at the same time, they always like to get a negative reaction from somebody. The more negative the reaction is from a person, the happier they will be, because I feel like they are indirectly destroying this person. But this person probably won't even realize it. But this person will be trying their best to please this person who is a manipulator. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So let's move on to another sign. So yes, what I'm trying to say is, don't ever give up something that's very important to you. And for the ladies that have kids, if a man tells you stuff like, abandon your children, throw your children away, give your children up, that way I will marry you, that guy doesn't love you. Okay, if it's a man that has kids and this lady tells you, tell your children to stay away from you, know that this woman doesn't love you. So another thing that a lot of manipulators like to do is this: they like to lie. Like, they lie a lot and they feel like it's not a big deal if they lie. The more they lie, the more they will continue to lie. And eventually, they will keep on lying and lying till even the lie gets tired of them. Okay? So once you see someone who is constantly lying, you know some people are actually chronic liars. Like, there's nothing you can say that will ever make them tell the truth. Those people are highly prone to manipulating other people. Okay? So when you spot someone who is constantly lying, stay away from that person, because that person is a manipulator, and once they get you, my dear, you'll be in trouble. So you have to stay away from people who manipulate you. So this one is one of the biggest signs of a manipulator. A manipulator will always guilt trip you. They always play mind games with you. When I say guilt trip you, what am I talking about? Okay, for instance, you might be in a relationship with someone, or you might be friends with someone. Okay, let me move it to the friendship department. You might be friends with someone, and that person knows that you and them have always been around each other. I mean, like, always around each other. But the only time you tell them, I'm going out with this other friend, or I'm going out with this person, they try to guilt trip you. They go like, oh, can't you go out with that person some other time? Meanwhile, you've already told them that you have plans with this person on so and so dates. And they go like, oh, okay, I understand you have plans with this person. And on the said dates, they tell you, oh, why don't you push your plans with that person to another day? Why don't we rather hang out? And when you tell them no, they go like, oh, I see. You don't care about me. You care about the other person. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. It's cool. That's manipulation. Okay, that is someone who is a manipulator, and you do not want to be around a manipulator. I mean, when I say a manipulator is someone who is going to wreck your peace of mind. In simple terms, if you do not understand when I say that a manipulator sways your emotions for you to act in a negative manner, understand when I say a manipulator is going to wreck your peace of mind. So it's always very important to know the signs of manipulation. Okay, so these are just a few signs of how to spot a manipulator and the signs of manipulation. So yes, in another video I'll be giving you more signs, and yes, in next video I'll be telling you if you're a target for manipulation, which means I'll be telling you who is actually prone to manipulation and how to avoid being manipulated. So with that being said, if you liked this video and if you found this video informative, kindly give me a like, kindly leave a comment in the comment box below, and kindly do well to subscribe to this channel, and also turn on the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And also do well to follow me on Instagram at Haniel Jamin. On Instagram at Haniel Jamin. I know in my previous videos I've been saying @chic_black beauty. Yes, that's actually my business page on Instagram, but my personal page on Instagram is at Haniel Jamin. Alright, so you guys can also do well to DM me, follow me, and yes, you can also reach out if there's any video suggestions you guys have. You can let me know. Yes, I'll also do to record a video for you guys. So yes, I'll see you in my next video. Be safe, be good, and yeah, watch out for my next video. Bye.